What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, I am Charlie P, and I'm back with another video. Uh, for all you new subscribers, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. For all you returning followers, I appreciate you guys for watching and commenting on my video. But this video is dedicated for is Steven Transport Working. So I'm gonna give y'all the rundown. Basically everything is it worth it for, it's just me, my opinion. I've basically been by myself maybe a month. As you can see, if you watch my last video, I am currently sitting because somebody wrecked my truck, and I'm currently waiting on another one, which they can either call me today or tomorrow, any given moment, for a truck. So is it worth it? If you want to go OTR, yeah, I mean, you're gonna get your experience as far as all over. I done been to probably like in 2 weeks. I done been to Arizona, Las Vegas, Denver, Cali, New Mexico, all through Texas, Arkansas, that's just by myself. But training, I've been on West, Central, and Northeast. But by myself, yeah, I was mostly in that area, and they wrecked my truck in Utah. But is it worth it? Let's see. If you want to go OTR, yes, it's worth it. If you don't plan on going OTR, no, I would say don't come here if you do not want to go OTR, because yeah, you can come here and try to get you a dedicated route or regional route, but the thing is, the lines for those are very long. I want one in the Southeast because I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, but I already talked to my DM. That's going to take a while. I met a guy when I was in training from Arizona. He's been here a year. He's been trying to get on a dedicated route out that way. He's been here a year, so you're going to at least put in a year or a little bit longer if you want to get on a dedicated route. Maybe longer or maybe shorter. You might get lucky, who knows. But yes, if you plan on not going OTR, I would say no, do not come here, because this is strictly OTR. The pay, it varies. I mean, when you first start, you get your truck, you're gonna have a lot of stuff coming out of your checks. You're gonna have to pay for the low locks, you're gonna have to pay for a lot of stuff, and they take it out in increments. Like every week, they're gonna take a portion out for those items. And you will have to, they got a guaranteed $1,000 pay. So if you want the $1,000 pay, you're gonna have to run over 2K miles, and $1,000 is gonna be before taxes. So if you want to see actually $1,000 after taxes, you're gonna need to run close to 3,000 miles. In the beginning, you're probably not gonna see a lot of good checks due to the fact that there's a lot of stuff coming out. You're still learning, but I was getting the hang of it, and my checks was increasing as the weeks went on, because I was getting the hang of it, and I was figuring out a schedule that I can run that works for me. And as soon as I was figuring all that out and my checks was increasing, boom, they hit my truck. So that halted that, but you know, everything happened for a reason. I keep my faith in God, and he wouldn't leave me wrong. So everything happened for a reason. Now, that's the pay. You can't deny load. You can't have a breakdown. You can't break down. You got to make on-time deliveries. Yeah, you got to run. They gonna tell you got to run 2,000 miles, but that's 2,000 miles just to get it. That's not after taxes or anything like that. So I would say, if you want that guaranteed pay, you want to at least run close to 3,000. Like, I had like 2 runs that was 1,200 miles. I did them in like 2.5 days. the 2 days I ran my clock out, and then half day, basically I made it to the delivery. So then I was picking up my next one and doing the same thing. So 1 week I did close to what? That's 12, it's 22. Yeah, I did close to maybe 22, 23, maybe 25. I don't think I hit 25, but maybe 20. I'd say about 20, 2,300 miles I hit, and my check it was cool. But like I said, a lot of stuff came out. So it's like, but then again, that's for 1 week, so it's every week. It was close to 1,000 though, just because I was running a lot, but very close. So that's the pay, the training. So the training is 240 hours. Yes, you are with a trainer for about, they want to tell you can complete it in 4 weeks. Realistically, you're not going to complete it in 4 weeks. I would just intend on, realistically, if you get with a OTR trainer for your first trainer, I would say suspect about a month and a half, realistically, because they're going to want you to hit all regions, and sometimes you may be stuck in a region where they routing your trainer, they basically, his DM is giving him loads in certain areas, but they typically know that they're a trainer, so they try to hit all regions. So like I was unlucky, unfortunately. I had a dedicated trainer for my first trainer, and where we went was Mississippi to Florida. Like, well, it was Texas to Florida. It was like West Palm. It was West Palm, and then he had another delivery that was in Orlando, somewhere over there, where he was delivering to Audi. He was on a dedicated route, Audi, whatever it is. But fortunately, I was with him going on 3 weeks, and I only had 113 hours. That was a bummer, because that was 3 weeks wasted, 113 hours, and he was basically just only wanting to drive during the day, and he made me drive at night. Really, I'm gonna be honest with you, that drive that he got is really a team drive and dedicated route. But I guess since he decided to be a trainer, they just basically was like, they're gonna always get from somebody. But he gonna keep you until, they say if you're on a dedicated route, you only can get up to 120, 130 hours or something like that. But he gonna get you right there. Then you got to go with another OTR trainer. So technically, for 3 weeks, I was with somebody that didn't hit no requirements. They're gonna want you to hit 2 mountains, either 2 mountains on the West Coast, or a mountain on the West Coast and a mountain on the Northeast. You got to hit those and drive back in the dock, and pull out of a dock in each region. So that's in 240 hours. That's the training process. So if you don't want to be away from home for, I say 2 months. I was away from home for about 2 months. I started in October. I started in October, and I didn't get home till December of Christmas, and that's because I got off the truck. They was trying to keep me longer. But then I came back right before New Year's, and I ain't been home none this year. This is February. It's finna be the end of February, and I ain't been home none this year. It's a lot, but back to, is it worth it? That's with the training. If you want to know about the training, let's say so I would say with the training process, they try to give you a dedicated, because some people that are dedicated are regional, and they do hit. Because I had a roommate, not this roommate, but when I was in training, he was with a dedicated regional person, and he at least had got his northeast out, his central and northeast. So all he had to do was just go on the West Coast and drive 2 mountains, and he drove 2 mountains, and he was good. I was on the truck like 3 to 4 days before him. He finished before me. I was with my first trainer 3 weeks, going on 4, and then my second trainer, I was with him for 4 weeks. So That's total 7 weeks, maybe 8. So that's almost 2 months. So I would just estimate 2 months if you want to be safe, but realistically about a month and a half. So I already said the pay, I already said the training. As far as the company, you're gonna need to at least be patient and voice your opinion. Not saying you gotta be aggressive. I'm not saying that. So please do not go out there and start yelling at folks. That ain't gonna get you your way. Be patient, understand it, because you are not the only driver they have. My DM has over 50-some drivers. The best communication for him is email. I realized that when my first week, it was a lot going on, which you can see in one of my videos. I tapped the trailer, put 2 small holes in it, but I had to pay the deductible for it. It's like $500, which they taking like $50 a week out of my check. So about 2 months they'll be paid for. So I used to just keep calling him, and then he on the phone with other drivers and leaving you on voicemail and stuff like that. So, but I see that he typically responds to an email. So if you get a DM, just email him. If they got the email, just email them, because they gonna for sure get back to you quicker on the email versus you sitting on the phone. Because you sitting on the phone for about 20 minutes and you can send them a whole email, and I bet you they email you within 5 minutes. So I email my DM. Your trainer, if you don't like your trainer, get off the truck. I'ma just be honest. My first trainer, I should have got off the truck. I'm gonna be real, but I didn't know. I was just excited to be out there accumulating hours, not knowing, But then once I realized that I got on my second trainer's truck, I realized that I wasted time. So if I'd have known what I known, I would have got off his truck the first week, because like I said, I'm an introvert, so you in somebody else's space. So that's why it's just like, I should have just got off the truck and just went and waited and got on somebody else's truck that's OTR. Because even if I waited 2 or 3 days and I got on the OTR truck, I would still been done way quicker than, did it the way I did it. But hey, everything happened for a reason. I would say just be patient. Try to be understanding that it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that's basically working for this company. It's a lot of drivers. So be patient. Go around asking whoever you need to. Ask your DM. If they can't help you, tell them send me to somebody that you can. Because they've been helping me out. I ask, who can I ask? They gonna respond. Sometimes some people might try to give you the run around here, but you just gotta stand on all 10, and just get what you're looking for. But overall, I'm not disappointed. I mean, as far as when you break down and stuff, you don't get paid until technically you have a load. So whatever, like basically I've been out this while, so I've been accumulating money, but they can't pay it out until it's attached to a load. I don't get it, but I'm a new trucker, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I emailed him. I'm just trying to get a breakdown of how many days and stuff, and he said he can't basically give me any of that until I get my truck, which I guess I look at it like this. They put me in a system where basically I'm accumulating money every day, but he can't go look and see what it is until they end it. And then once they end it, he can go and alter this and that basically. So, overall, the company is, it's not bad. They take care of you. Like I said, they reimburse you for your Ubers. I got a home time coming up. I thought I was gonna be here longer, but they said they would have flew me out. So when I was in Utah, they got me a room for like 2 days, and it was down the street from the Kenworth shop. And then they flew me out, but I had to get there. I had to pay the Uber, but they reimbursed me for the Uber. So they flew me out from Utah to Dallas, and I've been here since. And I mean, you feel me? If you stay on them and make sure that, you feel me, don't come here looking to be babysitted. I'll tell you that much. If you come in here and you want this company to babysit you, you in for a rude awakening. And another thing too, that a lot of people, I would say a lot of people that come here, a lot of people, they are used to jobs. When I say jobs, I mean like a regular hourly salary job. And those jobs typically tend to cover a lot of things. So like when I used to work at AT&T, if you damage something on the house, you just report it, AT&T pay for it. Most companies, like if you do something wrong, they pay for it. But this company, I don't know if it's this company or is it just a trucking company, trucking world, they do not play. So if you out there and you fuck up, you have to pay. But it's not the whole thing, it's a percentage. And a lot of people don't like that. And I'm starting to notice that, because they be saying, man, this company make you pay for this, they make you pay for that, they make you pay for this. And I'm gonna be real. Sometimes you as a grown individual have to hold some type of accountability for yourself. If you don't hold no type of accountability for yourself, this company will be bankrupt, because everybody will be expecting this company to just pay for all they fuck ups. If you gotta pay for a fuck up, I guarantee you on down the line, you're not gonna fuck up. But if you subconsciously know that this company is gonna pay, if you scrape this and you gotta report it. Like I tapped that trailer and put 2 holes in it. But if I knew that they was gonna pay, I'm not saying I wouldn't have been careful, but now I'm way more cautious now. I'm way more patient now when I drive. I wasn't patient then. I was just ready to get off the yard, because at that time I was on the yard for like a week and a half again. But I feel like I've been out here for like 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks. So yeah, you gotta hold some type of accountability for yourself. And a lot of people don't want to be accountable for themselves. Like, they want this company to pay for everything, and you're not being careful. I mean, it's a company, it's a business. So I get it. I get it why, like, a lot of stuff they pin on you. I mean, it's a business. If I ran a business, I'm not saying I run it the same way, but how you gonna stay in business? If you hire 20 people and they keep fucking up shit, you keep losing money just because they want to just do whatever they want. So yeah, a lot of people quit Stevens because Stevens put a lot of responsibility on you, but you are a commercial driver, professional commercial driver. So yeah. You are responsible for a lot of stuff. Like, if you go out here and crash and hurt somebody, you gonna have to pay for that, buddy. Yep. You gonna have to pay for it. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people just want to be able to come here. I'm not saying they like to just crash or do things, but a lot of people, some people have mistakes. I get it. Like I did. I had a mistake on the yard. But how do you learn from their mistakes? By hitting your pockets. So Stevens will make sure you hit your own pockets. So I'm in a room. I got that basically that I have that window up so that I can get some good lighting, because I'm shooting in 4K. But that's pretty much all I can think of off the top of my head. If you have any questions, concerns, I'm not a trainer. Let's get that straight. I'm not a trainer, so don't get in the comments asking me, can you train me? I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm an introvert. I like my space. I can't train people. You know what I'm saying? But If you have any questions concerned about Stevens Transport, please leave it in my comments. Like this video, subscribe if you want to continue to see Stevens Transport videos. I soon to get my truck, and when I get my truck, I'm shooting my vlogs is going to go way stupid. I'm gonna show y'all how to do 45s. I'm gonna show y'all everything that they basically want done here, and I'm gonna give y'all the rundown so y'all can be prepared. But if basically you want more detail as far as written out, leave it in my comments. I will respond. I respond to comments within an hour. You know what I'm saying? I constantly check my comments. So yeah, just leave it in the comments. I appreciate y'all for watching.
Turned a nigga to a monster. Got a nigga feeling so ruthless. Done got cold-hearted. I been treating bitches like they useless. When shit ain't got funky, they dip. I'm throwing my deuces. Zero tolerance for disloyalty. It ain't no excuses. Trencher turned a nigga to a monster. Got a nigga feeling so ruthless. Done got cold-hearted. I been treating bitches like they useless. When shit ain't got funky, they dip. I'm throwing my deuces. Zero tolerance for disloyalty. It ain't no excuses. In any weather, I'm coming out to slang my dope. Still hanging on, but I've been losing grip on my rope. Too deep in this water, I can drown, I ain't got no float. Done being dumb, this my diary, gotta write my note. Tryna keep up with all my thoughts so I don't lose them. Get them things from my people, don't mind helping them move them. When I'm being greedy, it's hard for me not to abuse them. I ain't never leaving my scale, even though I ain't gon' use them. About to hit them bitches so hard, they ain't even gon' know what happened. Jack of all trades, could've been a coach, could've been a captain. Shit, I just pray they was being extra careful when they had rapped it. And I don't need no features, cause niggas do too much yapping. Trencher turned a nigga to a monster. Got a nigga feeling so ruthless. Done got cold-hearted. I been treating bitches like they useless. When shit ain't got funky, they dip. I'm throwing my deuces. Zero tolerance for disloyalty. It ain't no excuses. Trencher turned a nigga to a monster. Got a nigga feeling so ruthless.